Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. I'm going to talk about the need and the lack of support for those people who have ME, or if you want to still call it CFS. It's really hard. Years ago, I tried looking for a support group, and pretty much everyone that I called, they all said that it was canceled. They weren't holding these support groups anymore because people just couldn't go. They couldn't physically make it. And it makes sense, if you have an illness where, you're bedbound most of the time, perhaps. It's hard. It's hard to get dressed and get ready and go, and who knows how long of a walk it's going to take from the parking lot to the place where the support group is being held. It's hard. It may not seem like a big deal to most people, but it is really difficult. And I haven't found, maybe it's just my lack of putting in the right words in the search area, but I haven't found really any kind of support videos for people with ME. And that's really a shame, because we need somebody. I mean, I would love to see tons of different support groups on YouTube, Instagram, or whatever social media platform you use. I would like to see a platform and channels for every kind of any kind of chronic illness, autoimmune diseases, dementia, and anything, because you can tell somebody about what you're going through, but unless they haven't gone through it themselves, it's really hard for them to get it. They just don't get it. How many times have you told somebody that you have ME? Or I'm trying to use ME now, and I'll say the whole words, myalgic encephalomyelitis, because that gets their attention, and they think, wow, that's some long words. It sounds like a serious illness. But if you tell people that you have chronic fatigue syndrome, what do they always say? Oh yeah, I get tired from time to time too. Yeah, I do. And that's when you probably just go, oh my goodness, they just don't get it. They don't get it. And they never will. Especially if you show up with your hair done and makeup done, you look like a completely well person. That's why I'm going to make a point to try to do my videos with like little makeup and, like frizzy hair. But you know what? I just don't have the time or the strength to do all this every single day. That's all right. That's all right. Real beauty is on the inside, isn't it? So anyway, going back to having support groups. Yeah, we need more of those. And if you have ME, go ahead, start up your own channel. Even if you don't get any views for however long, just keep putting your story out there, and eventually someone is going to catch on. And I really, really do want channels that that can be a support to people with ME. And if I get enough subscribers, I do want to try doing some lives too, and answer your questions, because that's what I did for a living before my body just couldn't make that 9 to 5 anymore. Can't even make it through 4 hours. But anyway, another thing, actually, what I wanted to get to the point of is what happens when you can't work anymore. What do you do about finances? How do you pay the bills? How do you pay the rent? Here in the United States, you can apply for permanent disability. And you know what? Unfortunately, when you say that you have chronic fatigue syndrome or myalgic encephalomyelitis, you're going to be denied. Flat out. You will get a denial letter, but don't give up. Appeal that. Absolutely appeal it. And I would recommend getting an attorney, because not because of the work that they're going to do, because my attorney really didn't do anything except stand by my side or sit by my side in court. But a judge is more likely to take you seriously if you've got an attorney in front of you, or beside you, I should say. So yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. You have a legitimate illness. And one thing I want to get to is next time is I want to talk about everything that you go through before you get a diagnosis. That's not a fun ride, is it? Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is where you are. And stay safe and rest if you need it. Bye, guys.